Aloha everyone, Michael Everard here. Wanted to check in and see how everybody is feeling today, and wanted to talk about the Law of One. So some of us have heard of this, and I will describe the Law of One based on my own understanding and experiences of this phenomenon. So it's very simply a spiritual way to describe how everyone is connected. Every being is related to each other, and we can see this relation on many different levels. We can see the relation between the four foundational elements that all living organisms are made up of, which are hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. So from a physical standpoint, we have scientific data that allows us to measure anything within the realm of electromagnetic radiation. So we now have the technology to measure everything from AM radio to gamma rays. And then, of course, we've been gifted with the ability to see within the visible light spectrum. So technology is really the tools that allow us to measure how things move. So the one behavior that all things have in common is motion. So if we view things from a physical standpoint, we can measure the observable behavior of electromagnetic energy in the form of particles, waves, and it all goes back to what occurs through time and space, which is motion, vibration, oscillation, spin, rotation. All of these different forms of movement are necessary for us to be able to discern between one thing and another. And each thing has a specific function. So if we want to view the Law of One from a spiritual aspect, what we can do is talk about emotions and feelings. Those other than physically observed experiences that give us reasons to live, reasons to enjoy life, reasons to simply be. So there is such an array of information that's available, and what I'm learning is that every single experience is an opportunity to become more aware. And you become more aware through the illumination of the processing of that information. So the information goes through your physical body and is processed consciously, and that consciousness relays the information back to the awareness, and the wave of awareness of the feeling of whatever it is that you're experiencing washes away any toxicity, confusion, dissonance, and so forth. So this is how I view the law of one. And everybody has a different perception of everything. So whether we're talking about God, the universe, the law of one, or any other thought, belief, or idea, what we do is use that information to become more aware so that we may take what we learn and share it with others. So we do this without any expectation of reward, because this is not why we're here. We're here to enjoy life. We're here to share what we learn so that others may become more aware when they're ready and willing. We aren't supposed to change the minds of others. We're not supposed to impose our will on others. And we're certainly not supposed to destroy others, even if it's dispelling their beliefs and discouraging them from expressing themselves how they feel is necessary for them to be free. So pay attention to how you feel. Allow yourself to accept the information, process it, become more aware, and feel peaceful. This is the way.